Alright. That it? Looks to be it. Alright, just gotta wait for the game to load. One second. This is full 1080. Bit laggy. So yeah, 160 right now. That's actually not too bad for this time of day. If it starts pushing 200, it's going to be a little annoying. As long as we're not over 200, I think we'll be fine. Alright. So yesterday we finished the greenhouse. It is not operational yet because it's missing some stuff, but it is up. And we also finished the guest house, which I will show in 1 second. Okay. I will actually need to go check the greenhouse first for eggs. Yeah, the greenhouse is operational. Check the egg collector. Nothing. I feel like they don't generate when I'm not online. Yeah, because the number in here is actually less. And I do know some of it spoils. The eggs won't spoil for days, though, so... Maybe they just haven't laid an egg yet. Interesting. Did the spoil timer go up when I put it in here? It did. Didn't know that. Alright, it's like a day and 10 hours. Alright, I don't think I really have a use for polymer at the moment, though. So, the main tavern walls will be going up today. Let me show you the guest house. Like I said, this wasn't going to be a very big build, but it was going to be a nice build, so... So you walk in, you notice immediately the individual rooms are made out of thatch. Got a little window up there, so I'll show you one of the rooms. So it's just a 4x4. There'll be a bed and a trunk in here for storing stuff, and I'll need to make windows real quick to finish this up. And there's no covered ceiling to it, so it's got like an open roof area. But the walls are higher enough that people can't peek in, so... Oh. Yeah, there are currently 7 rooms. You got 4 on the left here and 3 on the right. And then at the very back here, you got this nice big bay window. You can just look out to the mainland of Eternia. So, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. You can also see parts of the bar from over here. But yeah, this type of glass is what I plan to use for the tavern windows. It's very nice. Alright, ping went up a lot. Let's get our resolution rescaled. So the resolution does drop the quality, but it bumps the frame rate, which is more of a better trade. If it comes down to it, frame rate over quality, just about every time. Lightings and torches and stuff like that won't come till later. I need to get my roleplay outfit put together. Uh, let me grab some of the stuff. I'm currently just wearing my flak. Let's see. Don't think there's anything in here. I think it's all in the last one. I got a, that's a primitive. Yeah, I've got the blueprint for some of it, but that's about it. Alright, it's gotta be this one. Yep. Alright, so I want the best from each. I do have lots of ghillie, but I don't have a need for ghillie right now. So, all I have from there. I'd upgrade the quality, but I think it requires silk, something I don't have. I believe I have a journeyman pants back in the thing. I think that should be good. And I do have these, but I'm just gonna put the hair skin over it, so it doesn't matter. Oh man, here we go. I can see this is gonna be a thing today. Alright. So lag did peak 200, unfortunately. Hopefully that's not gonna be too much of a big deal. I will need to make berry bags in bulk. Let me go check the thing real quick. So I would like to upgrade this stuff. What does it take? Silk. Yeah, I don't have silk at all. What does this take? A fucking lot of silk. Good lord. The fiber stuff I could easily bump up. Alright, so we should have some more pieces in here. There's the legs that I was referring to. So I might need to make some colors. Don't know what colors I want to use. Thinking maybe a brick. Let me pull up the dyes, because I don't know how to make all these off the top of my head. Alright. Brick is black and red berries with spark powder, which I have plenty of. Could go with navy as well, which is black and blueberries. I'm thinking I go with navy and yellow. Sweden colors. Possibly. Yellow is yellow berries and charcoal. Unless there is a different shady yellow. I'm just looking over all the options. There's no like in between blue and navy. Like the actual Sweden, I think blue is like somewhere between blue and navy, and I don't see that color option. Sky blue is way too light. So yeah, let's just, I guess, make a bit of both. Let's grab some of the charcoal. I like my bronze armor. Looks really nice. That helmet actually looks really cool with this set. That helmet's actually, yeah, that helmet looks really cool with this. Let me look at it in third person. Alright, alright, so that's what I'm thinking. You can slightly see the tattoo markings. I know a lot of people use this chest piece, but I mean it's nice, so I prefer the bandaged looking gloves than the fingerless ones. Alright, I need paint. So what else do I need? Spark powder. So let's steal some from here. I don't need to steal your berries. Let's make some navy first. So, let's grab all these. Let's put the spark powder in. We need narcos and blueberries, or jewel berries. And then we'll need yellow berries next. Alright, now we gotta fill up the water. Nope, didn't want that. Alright. So I just want to get this out of the way, because tomorrow is... tomorrow is their graffiti grind event, so that should be pretty fun. Alright, so this should make navy. I like the navy colors. Navy and brick, the darker shades of primary colors. Navy, brick, and forest. So, like, those are the darker shades. They're really nice. I don't know what I'm going to color the base. I might do navy for the docks, but, I also put out an ad for someone to find me a Spinosaurus, a female one, at least 100 plus, so hopefully that'll go through. I don't want to use all these narcos, but I do want to get quite a few shades navy. And yeah, I'm using this Soap McTavish haircut. Yeah, it uses about 5 narcos for each one. If I need more berries for paint, which I probably will, and by probably, again, I mean I do, we'll get 50, since this will even it out. So once we hit 50, we'll put in yellow. Pull this back. All right. go put... The reason I put the spark powder back up is spark powder, charcoal, and gunpowder are the different sources for coloring. So instead of using that, I will need thatch or wood. Because I believe I have plenty of wood, we'll use some of that. So, since wood makes more charcoal, etc. So if you want to make something that doesn't use charcoal, for example, use thatch instead, because thatch won't produce charcoal. So let's refill up all the water. Before I head back to Crass side, I will ask once more, does anyone here currently own 20 black pearls that are willing to trade off? Is that the same dude from last night? Somebody was looking for black pearls. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to go with Sweden colors, because I think that's just perfect. My Swedish is very rusty, though. Not as bad as my Spanish. My Spanish is fucking horrendous. You don't want me to speak any Spanish. Alright. Now we're gonna make yellow. Next water skin, we'll go refill. I wish you could irrigate cooking pots. I think you can irrigate one of the things for making paint, which helps a lot, so you don't have to constantly fill up water skins. But yeah, I'm gonna have a tattoo parlor on the second floor, which I'm gonna try to make it designed to look really nice. But so this will be 40, 45, 50, 55. I think I'll be good. The tattoo parlor will... I can just leave these in here. Need a lot of paint. Lots of paint. And I'm gonna need paint of literally all color types. So I'll probably stock up the parlor with about like 200 of each paint type. Just to make sure I have enough. But that's gonna not be until after I've painted everything else. I usually just leave the water skins in there. Alright, these. Alright. Yeah, I always save my charcoal, because you need it for gunpowder and paint, so. Never an instance where I don't need either. Alright, let's dye my armor. We're gonna test the colors, though, so I don't know how most of this looks. So let's check out the regions. Belts, wraps, pouches. Okay. Again, I'm just testing these out. I forget that you don't get any color options when you do that. Wow, this has 6 color regions to it. Holy shit. It's like steel-toed boots. I'm actually sure not what area is for. Huh. Let me grab the other colors real quick. I want to have options. Let's see what looks good. White. Alright, so let's look at this. Some fancy looking boots. White strings make sense. We'll go ahead and paint that white. I still don't know what color region 4 is. Is that like the bottom of the boot or something? Wait. No? Where is that? I literally don't know where it is. Black strings look pretty good too. What about orange? The yellow looks so odd. Let me get brick real quick. It uses what? Charcoal? Nope, spark powder. Okay. I believe I put it in here. It doesn't hurt for me to make a bunch of colors. Nope, didn't mean to take the spark powder out. Alright, let's go fill up the water. Not close enough. Just trying not to click drop all. Alright. Gonna make some brick. Brick is a pretty nice color. I just want to see what my options are. Might end up using the rest of these narcos. Because the last time I painted wood, I painted the outside brick, and brick is a very nice color on wood. It looks really good. So I just watched Jouse's second video. The Hawkins brothers went to Crassite, to the temple, which I think there's supposed to be some kind of event going on, but I still have no idea what was happening. That should be enough. Though I seem to have an uneven number of narco berries now. Don't know how that happened. Oh, it takes 6 at a time. Okay. I thought it was 5. Yep. This next one will be the last. Alright. Put the berries up. Put the spark powder up, and let's try to see if brick has any good colors with this. So I still don't know what region 4 does. Make that region black. Swap to red. Again, I still don't know what fucking 4 does. These are some goofy colors. The white kind of makes it look like steel. I think we change the shoelaces to black. Which means we're going to have to change these to brick. Let's look at the legs. Uh-oh, someone's tapping the radio. These areas already look red, but you can make them more red. Alternatively, you can make them white. Trying to figure out if I want to make the pockets a different color. Let's make that white. So these should be... Should these be red or black? Leaning more towards black. So let's take a look. So these pants aren't that great, I'll be honest. The pants more look like yoga pants for some reason. I need the desert pants. I need the desert pants pretty bad. That's the one thing I'm missing. So I think I need to just get different pants. I like the top. I like the I like how that matches. I like the boots. Let me paint the tip of the boots real quick, which is region 3. I think I'm painting them white so they shine a bit more. Thinking of making that red instead of white because it stands out too much. Too much contrast. But yeah, I need to change pants because they look kind of silly. Alright. I like the outfit, I don't like the pants. So I need desert pants if possible. Let me, there a lock for that? Nope. I'll just drop the, just drop that in there for now. I'm gonna put the colors up. Alright, colors looked great. The pants did not. Leather pants might be pretty good. Actually, let me, possibly. It's hide and fiber. I think the desert would still be the best. Just looking for an uneven stack. Sort of like that one. That's the inner region. This is the outer region. And I don't know what area. That's the straps. Okay. So red. See how that looks. Second. No, even the leather ones don't look that great. They look slightly better than the cloth, but not by a lot. I think, yeah, I need those desert pants. Desert pants come from drops. I could go drop hunting for a bit. Let me check what time it is. Yeah, it's getting a little late. So let me stock my bird up on some food. And let me stock me up on some food. Let's, so we're looking for... I don't even remember what drop I got the desert gear out of. I don't think it was purple. I know it wasn't yellow. I know it wasn't white. I doubt it was blue, because so far blue has only been giving me recipe crap. And, I mean, it could have been purple. And I know it wasn't red. There's a drop really far away. What color is that? I think it's white. So we're just gonna fly close towards the center and just look around. Yeah, I carry parachutes with me in case of emergency. Primarily if the server, like, crashes, which I really hope it doesn't. Getting yourself crashed while you're in midair is probably the worst thing that can happen. Because if you get logged out while you're in the air, you get ejected. Which is something I wish they, or hope that they fix. There's a purple ahead, so we'll go check that out. I think it's pretty far, though. Also, no telling how long it's been down, so if somebody else doesn't get it, it probably will just break. While we're out looking for drops, we'll look for Spinos too, since, again, I'm very convinced that Spinos are not spawning correctly. Because there's many different areas where they can spawn, and the only place that they've spawned consistently is the northeast part of the swamp. And when they spawn there, there's only one up at a time. Which makes me think that the spawns are being blocked somehow by, like, other creatures. Because there's like no buildings nearby, so it's not being blocked by players, it's just, they're just not spawning. Like, this area up here is a rare spawn, but they can spawn up here. I've only seen Rexes up here so far, though. And then I'll go check the secret river below me here in a second. Just want to check the durability. It's definitely been on the ground for a while. Should see it in a second. Oh, it landed pretty recently. Oh, is that wyvern milk? It is wyvern milk. Huh. I don't think I'll be able to use that. It does have a spoil timer, though. So let me put these on here to preserve them. I'll go store that back at the base. Because wyvern milk is pretty valuable stuff. That's a wild bird. Okay. So I'm just looking. I'm flying up for visible drops. I don't see any. I'm pretty close to the center point, so let's go check the Spino spawns. Now, if I do, for some reason, come across a strong female Spino, I will stop everything to get it because of how bad how rare the spawns are at the moment. So, this fake river, as they call it, is another spawn point. And you can tell why they call it the fake river. It looks so bad. And they're supposed to be able to spawn over along this nearby river all the way up to past the capital, but I haven't seen anything Spinosaurus related over there. There are no big predators over there. While there are player buildings... Oh! No way. Ah, it's only 15. It is a female. It's actually very pretty colors. That is good news. Alright, so I do need to make sure to check this kind of area. She's currently fishing. Now, if that was like a 100 or higher, definitely I would have stopped to tame it. So I'm gonna fly around here a bit. So that did help confirm that there are more spawns. They're just really, really bad. So I'm gonna go check other spawns. The game will lag here shortly when I get close to the capital. Kind of unfortunate that it's over here. I will send out a message over the radio real quick. Alright. I just want people to keep an eye out in case they see a strong one. It would make my job easier if other people helped. Just looking, since I can't be everywhere at once. So it's gonna lag here in a second. It's actually doing pretty decent. Last night it was locking up hard. Wow, that was very smooth. Normally I lock up. Now I'm losing frame rate because it's still in a graphically intense area. But I'm not... Oh, slightly. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. Alright. Unfortunately, it is getting dark. I'm not looking for beaver dams. I'm just looking across the river. I hate it's getting dark already. So, I saw that one female back there. I'll be patient, because I'd rather have one that's 100 plus and, you know, strong than try to tame a really weak one. Because taming a really weak Spino is not a great idea, because they're very fragile. It is much more worth it to tame a stronger one. Even though I don't have the kibble, I will go out and use raw prime meat, which would help me if I could knock it out close to shore. Alright. So we're headed to the swamp, which is over here. So the fake river, the very end of it, spawned one. Now we're looking at the swamp, which is right here. The swamp is very dark, unfortunately. The game is getting very dark, unfortunately. The swamp is very foggy right now. Son of a fucking bitch. I may have to wait till morning. I cannot see. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean... I can't see at all. What you're seeing is exactly what I'm seeing. It's that bad. One second. I don't know how much this will help. It doesn't. Alright, we're gonna have to fly low then. That increased visibility a little bit. Not greatly. So I'm gonna be a little slow with my movement to see if I can spot something. Let me land and get some stamina back first. This area right here where I'm at is usually a decent spawn. I apologize if nobody can see what the fuck I'm looking at. It's, my visibility is really bad right now, too. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, no, go away! I want that spot back. You can actually see for a second. Fuck. Maybe it'll clear up when I get closer to the ocean. Ah, there was again. So, I did find a baby Spino over here. Unfortunately, somebody killed it. It wasn't a strong one, so it wasn't like it was going to be worth raising it. Oh man, this visibility is pissing me off. Sorry, I'm just stopping to scan. Again, if I go through all the spawns and I only see one Spino, then I'm going under the assumption that every server restart, there is only one Spinosaurus up at a given time. Which, if that's true, it's going to make me a little nervous about tamed Spinos. Like, if I tame my Spino and the server restarts, will that Spino despawn? Or will it just prevent all the wild Spinos from spawning? I really hope that, really hope the Spino spawns are better than they're currently showing. So again, that's the only Spino I've seen, was the one back at the Lost River. So if somebody kills the Spinos, or the Spinos die for some reason, and I don't know if bats attack Spinos, it would limit... Because I don't think they respawn that quick. I think they don't respawn until servers respawn, or restart. Be nice if I had visibility again. That's better. Oh, there we go. I don't think they spawn up here, but it doesn't hurt to look. I mean, as long as it looks like it's swamp terrain. There's that person's boat. Not to mention, the closer they are to shore, the better. Because, I'll go farm prime meat from one of the Carno Islands, put it on a berry bag on my boat, and then drive the boat over to wherever I found the Spino. Lure the Spino close to my boat to knock it out, and then, set up, wood spikes around it. I don't think I have enough narcotics yet, though, so I'll have to make narcotics. But again, I'm just looking for right now. It doesn't help that fog is added in at the moment. The fog plus whatever the fuck this nighttime swamp shit is just awful. It's awful. I've yet to put the suggestion to disable fog because of how shitty this is. And again, fog wouldn't be terrible if it didn't happen so much. You know, and comboed with stuff like this to make the visibility absolute shit. Again, I do not see any fucking Spinos. Granted, I can't see much of anything right now. But Spinos tend to be right on the water. Oh man, it's not even close to being day yet. But it'd be nice if this fog crap lifted. I'm looking for outlines mostly. Movement, patterns, stuff like that. The water is the brightest source of light at the moment. So I'm hoping to backdrop it. The Spinos outline should show up against the water. Same thing if you see somebody moving on the top of a hill. If they are on the very top, the sky will outline them, essentially. It's backdropping. So, like, if you're ever trying to, like, get high ground on someone, but you want to stay invisible, you don't go to the very top. Because that's the easiest way to immediately reveal yourself. It's a military thing. Arma taught me that, more or less. Somebody did a pretty professional military guide to playing Arma. Phrases, tactics, stuff like that. Here's this person's cave. I don't think Spinos will... I haven't seen anything spawn in there except for spiders. Again, I can't see much of anything right now. I'll probably check the lake spawn here in a second. I see a lot of those elephant Themia things. I forget what the fuck they're called. Is that a fire? That looks like a fire. I have no idea which direction I'm going right now. I think it could just be some kind of light effect. No, that's fire. Where'd it go? That was definitely fire. Maybe somebody had a torch out? I could have swore that was fire I saw. Well, we need to... Oh, let's not land there. It's a snake. A few more snakes, but I think I can get away with it here. Return to me, visibility. Oh, God. Oh, that hurts my eyes. Holy shit. Oh, 1 second. Oh, that is rough. Ugh. I do have raid tonight, so stream will stop around 8:30, and it'll come back around 9. Let me close my blinds real quick. Oh, yeah, visibility's much better now, but dear fucking lord. Yeah, the swamp fog is atrocious. See, this little coast right here On the northeast side of the swamp, where I'm at right now, is where Spinos tend to spawn. The problem is the visibility is so damning, you can't see anything. I don't think I can actually see any spawns down there at the moment. So, yeah, this is horrible. But again, I haven't seen any... Like, fucking Spino spawns shouldn't be this rare. I know they're uncommon on Valhalla, but they're not ultra rare like this, to where only one Spino is up at a time. And until I see a second Spino, I'm pretty much subscribed to that theory that there's only one up at a time. So we'll go check the lake. This lake over here is another area they can spawn. So yeah, until somebody can prove otherwise, that they've seen at least two, I'm sticking to the theory that there's only one up per server restart, which is really bad. I'd rather someone prove me wrong than that be right, because it just means that getting Spinos is going to be stupid. Let's fly up high real quick. Just looking around for drops. I think that blue might be the only one. Granted, I think that's closer to most other players. And again, blue seems to have just recipe crap in it, so I'm not that worried about it. So yeah, the only Spino I've seen is the one that's over here. I don't want to kill it, because I'm afraid if I do, then nothing will respawn. You would think killing them would make them respawn, but I haven't seen that theory work so well here. Look at all that light. You see that light? Oh, it's a flare. Wow, that flare render distance is huge. I'll go investigate. I'm gonna be cautious though, because it could be a trap, but So they shot up a few flares now. There's a purple drop as well. Really want to check that purple. My stamina's getting a bit low, so I can't stay up for too long. Yeah, someone keeps shooting flares off down here. Got dark. I don't know if they've got any more. Almost hit parachute by accident. The drop disappeared. There's a boat. Maybe that's where it was coming from. One second, let me scout the area. Looks clear. I need to land anyways, so. Oh, there's quite a few boats here. Hold up. Shut up, Jasper. No, they're fine. Looks like he's just gathering stuff. Alright, we'll head up here, I guess. I'm guessing he was either testing it out or he was just lighting up the area. I don't know. Quite a few drops appeared now. I normally don't get yellows because the yellows don't have really anything good in them. I'm hoping... I checked the yellows only because I'm trying to get a spray painter, and I don't know if they're in yet. I'll have to poke Tam again and ask when the spray painter will be added to drops. Because I really need one. That's the only reason I'm checking yellow, because that's my assumption, is it'll be in yellow. Oh god, visibility is horrible. Alright, this guy's base up here is going to make me lag for a second, unfortunately. Often slow down once I get close enough because of the lag. Alright, you regen. Let me check this thing out. Nope. It's just normal stones. This is why I don't... Uh-oh. Okay. Can't see. Uh, no, I don't have the cam up right now. Just haven't been feeling like using it. God, I can't see. Also, no TeamSpeak. Yeah, I don't usually sit on TeamSpeak. I usually only get on it when I need help or something. I swear I saw purple somewhere. I think it was over here. Yeah, the visibility is really bad tonight. I'm flying in clouds. There's like 3 blue drops up. Fanatic, I've been bitching about the fog for like the last 5 days or so. Wanting to suggest that we get a fog remover mod. It's very simple. All you have to do is, it takes like 1 wood, and then you just place it, and it disables fog across the whole map. Because fog has been acting up way too much. Like, really fucking awful. It occurs way too frequently. It's just really bad. Plus, if you're underwater, fog just makes your visibility 0. So, I don't know if we can get fog removed, but if possible, I'd love it. Now, flying in the clouds and the clouds being dark is something else. But the fog is annoying. And I don't own Terraria. I have no idea what the difference between those are. I'd say the Skeletron one, maybe? Because it sounds possibly easier. Man, it is pitch black right now. I'm currently hunting for desert pants for my roleplay outfit. I've got everything but the desert pants. Alright, this thing's got plenty of durability on it. Purple is the one I think it drops from. Unless it's green. It could be green. I haven't seen a green in a while. I know it's not blue, though. Blue just keeps giving me recipes. Holy crap, game. Ooh, eggs. Okay, I'll take eggs. Oh god, I can't see. Oh, this visibility is awful. Yeah, it's pitch black. I apologize. It's pitch black on my screen, too. So, it's not any better for me. I see one purple really, really, really far away. I think it's at the swamp. We'll see if we can go over there. Let me put these in here. What's the spoil time on the mill? 5 hours? Alright, we're fine. But yeah, I don't have the cam up for now. We're gonna start getting the tavern walls up when it becomes day. I've just been flying around looking for drops and spinos. God, this visibility sucks. Yeah, the only, every server restart I check spinos, and I've only seen one up at any given time. So, I think the spawns are bugged. The last spino I saw was down in this lake area that I'm looking at right now. They normally spawn near the swamp, but they have multiple spawn areas, but every time I've checked, only one has been up. It is so dark. Like, the whole right side of my screen is black. Well, there's purple. Alright, we'll head to that one. How close are we today? Getting there. Yeah, it's visibility has been very bad in the game. Oh, it's clearing up now. Slightly. There's still clouds in front of me. Unfortunately, I think this one is spawning right out in a very popular area, so this one might be taken, like, quite quickly. Assuming there's players over there still. It's a nice little flat area. Assuming nobody's already landed to camp out. You are always so finicky. It's got a bit. Yeah, but I'm just looking for desert cloth pants, so for the most part, the stuff in it I don't really care too much about. Now, if there's a spray painter, I definitely want that. I can really use a spray painter. Do we have any in-game lore for the beacon drops? Is there, like, any reason? Any roleplay stuff for it? Where am I? I am... Let me show you. Right now, I'm west of the swamp, up in the mountain areas. I'd say about between 50, 60 longitude, 40, 50 latitude, somewhere around there. Oh, God, it's getting bright. Talking wise, what do you mean? I thought you meant where I was physically. Oh, the brightness. Go away. Can't see. That seems to be the most common drop from those, is just poop and fertilizer stuff. No, I'm talking to anybody who is listening. Like, I don't know, you, viewers, etc. That's what Twitch streamers do. They talk to people. I'm not on Discord. I'm not on TeamSpeak. I'm just talking. Let's head over to the swamp again. Oh, can't see it while doing that. It is 3. So about another hour or so and visibility should clear up. There's a yellow drop in the swamp. Yeah, I'm just looking for Spinos at the moment. Their spawns are fucking atrocious. Also, swamp visibility is the worst thing at night. I do not recommend building at the swamp. For any reason. Is that blue or green? Colorblind. It's blue. It's just the ground makes it look green. Yeah, so far the drops have been fairly mediocre. Nothing, nothing of interest. I mean, I've gotten full ghillie from it, but I currently am not using it. What's the durability on this thing? Oh god, visibility's dropping. Ah, it just broke. Fuck. And the visibility's gone. Alright, I guess we'll look at the blue. It's just gonna be recipes, though. Not too worried about losing the yellow, because it's usually construction garbage. I'm gonna poke Tam when it starts to, get brighter. See if he's put the, spray painter in yet. Yeah, this is why I don't loot these. It's just recipes. Recipes are pretty worthless. It's not like you need the recipes to actually craft any of them. Alright. Tam is not on. I'll poke, Poseidon, I guess. Alright. Oh god, lag. Okay. Is that a Bronto? A very weird looking Bronto. I'm just waiting for daylight so I can hunt Spinos better. And if I don't see anything in the swamp, I'm just gonna fly back to the base and get the building. Because I don't have a whole lot of time left. It's 6:40. So about an hour and hold on. An hour and 20 minutes, an hour and 50 minutes, something like that. I'll probably be on after raid if I don't play Overwatch. But yeah, Friday, Saturday, ARK streams are going to be very short due to Thundermoon raid. Ooh. Alright, let's see how the swamp visibility is. Nope, still atrocious. Sun's coming up, but the swamp decides that It's gonna have like a permanent nighttime fog effect where you can't see shit. And I'm pretty much waiting for visibility to come back. Looks like it is very slowly. See a green. Haven't opened one of those in a while. Alright, I think visibility's starting to come back. Let's see what we can see. Yeah, I can see a lot more now. I wonder what the dino spawn rate is of the server. Because everything but Spinos seem to be spawning just fine. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's a bat. Must have pissed him off. Yeah, I'm also hoping that server restarts don't result in bats, like, killing the Spinos immediately. Because I don't know if bats are hostile to Spinos. Because that's the other theory I'm going off of, is that soon after restart, something wild is killing Spinos before they can do anything. And the only thing hostile over here that I can think of, besides a Giga, or maybe Allosaurs, but I don't think Allosaurs attack other large predators, is the bats. The bats just seem to attack anything. I'm gonna test that theory. Well, I can't tonight. I'll try later. But then for like one of the server restarts, I'm gonna log out close to the swamp, up in I think that mountain to the side, and then log back on as quick as possible, and then fly around to see if there are any Spinos up. What was that? Oh, it's one of those baby ones. Okay, never mind. I heard a thump and thought there's a large thing nearby. I think it's an Ankleo. It is. Yeah. Alright. I think we're done here, because once again, Spinos aren't spawning. I mean, I saw a Giga down here, but, like, that was once. So I'm not sure why a Giga was spawned in the swamp. It's a very pretty Giga, but good lord. Alright, get some stamina back, and we're gonna head back to the house. That's a snake. Alright, so once again, scoured all the Spino spawns on the map, and only found one. Hopefully somebody finds a male and female to breed, so we can have a population somewhere. Haven't been able to play or watch your stream since the last tribe bug. How's your building going? Well, luckily the bug got fixed within the same night. I think 4 hours later. So far, everything's been going well. I've got all the foundations down. The greenhouse distillery area is completely built. The guest house is completely built, and that means we're currently working on getting the main tavern area up and running. Might lag here a second. So I'll show you when I get back. If I can get through this area. The capital is always a loading nightmare. Yeah, it's just I gotta get the tavern walls up. I need to get oh, it's an alpha. Okay. I noticed a little glow and was like, what was that? Yeah, there's an alpha allosaur there. Holy shit. Yeah, that's not something I want to might want to put out a warning for people. So if anybody wants to hunt them, they're more than welcome. But goddamn, that's a terrifying thought. A single allosaur is pretty rough. A pack is even worse. A pack with an alpha is just as bad. Alright, so what I was doing a few minutes ago is I was looking for drops and checking all the Spino spawns. And I've come to the conclusion that only one Spinosaurus spawns per server restart. And the only Spinosaurus up right now is this one, right here. So this one spawned near the fake river. It is a female, but it's only 15. She's currently fishing. She's been fishing for a while. So she's very pretty, but she's also a little too low. The thing about Spinosauruses, or Spinosaurs, you don't want to tame a weak one because they're very fragile. It's much better to get at least 100 one or higher, because 15 would not result in a very strong Spino in the long run. It is a wild female though, so hopefully if I find another, it'll be a stronger one that I can tame. So yeah, that's the only Spinosaurus that is active on the server that I have found. I've checked all the Spino spawns. So I'm going to probably make a post about that and ask them to see if they can figure out what's causing Spinosauruses to not spawn so much. Looks like someone's gonna go hunt them. Yeah, I need at least one Spinosaurus, and with how rare they're spawning, that's gonna be very difficult. I don't know if they spawn on Crassite, but if they do, yeah, hopefully somebody will start trading them over here. I've already put out an ad on the forums for somebody to find and tame a strong female Spino. Just because it's hard for me to constantly be looking for them. Alright, we're almost back. If I don't see one in time, it'll be fine. I still need the narcotics and the kibble. My Argent is supplying the eggs at the moment. So I've got like, I think 3 or 4 eggs, but I need about 17. So I might have to barter with some people for some eggs. And then I'll make it into kibble, and then I'll put the kibble up until I can find it. I may make a long neck to help take it out. That new, or looks broken into. I hope it's not one of those temporary bases that people forget to destroy afterwards. You know what, let me swoop over and see if anybody's inside. I think that's a player? Yeah, it is. Okay, so there is somebody's side. Alright. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't an abandoned building, because we're already having problems with that. Alright. So let's take a look. Might take a second. Usually loading this isn't too bad. Alright. So, you can see on the left here, I don't know if you saw that before, the big stone structure here is the flyer pad, so people coming via birds will land there. The building just past it's the greenhouse distillery, so it's got plenty of room for me to grow crops and make brew. And then the building off to the right is the guest house, so I'll do a quick flyover here. And I put a fence all around this because the greenhouse area is restricted. This is the only area guests and patrons can't freely move. And then here's the guest house. Guest house is pretty simple. I'll run you through it real quick when I land. It's got this nice big bay window on the back though, so you can check it out. Each room has its own window as well. Each room is also made of thatch, so it's got a bit more of a islander kind of theme to it. Oh man, that's some lag. Oh, it is laggy. Holy shit. Yeah, 255. Oh my god. $255 is generally the cap. I've never seen it go higher than that. But, 255 is like being stun locked. So, here's the greenhouse. Put a steel door on it. This little walkway will actually be enclosed, and the area around this door will be enclosed. So, and I'm gonna decorate the outside. We've got all our taps going. Get a quick drinky. So, we've got 7 by 5, so we got 34 medium crops, and then we've got 1 large, and the large is for the plant species Y. Oh yeah, I thought putting the chat in the video would be kind of nice. Alright, checking the fertilizer. And then over here on this side is the kegs. I've only got 1 keg so far, because kegs are goddamn expensive. But the irrigation system's set up nice, so I can hook, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe about 14 or so on each side, so I could get like 28 kegs going. And up here will be just extra storage and compost bins for fertilizer and such. And there's a link to get up on top of the roof if I need to. So, I've got it all planned out, but it's not operational yet. And then this fenced-off area will have trees and flowers and whatnot. But this main area where I'm standing is where we're going to be building today. Or at least for the next hour. We'll have to get off. So here's the guest house. It's got a nice resort feel to it. Come in, doors unlocked. And you got these individual thatch rooms. And the thatch rooms don't have ceilings on them, so they're kind of open. Oh, there's 6 of them. Fuck, I only saw 3. That sounds horrible. Yeah, you got this nice big bay window. So that looks really pretty. You just come out, take a look at the morning sky. All these rooms will be for rent. They're currently unfurnished, but you would have a bed and a storage box to put your stuff in. Each room's got its own window, and the walls are made of thatch. They're high enough that nobody can peek in, but they're open, so you get more of that kind of spacious feel to them. I might pin code the doors. That way, if somebody rents a room, I can give them the pin code, so they can get in and out without having anybody, you know, snoop around. Oh yeah, it's pretty great. The guest house was very simple. Getting the roof together was a pain in the ass, though. It kept falling apart. Making a roof like that is not that easy. So, today is the main tavern walls. So, I will probably put up most of the general walls. I don't know what kind of doorways those windows I'm definitely gonna have up. So like these 2 walls will probably be pulled down, and I'll probably put windows up in their place. I got a lot of glass, but I think I need more crystal. Let me check my crystal count. Alright. Yeah, we're pretty low, but I might be able to get away with it. Hold on. Yeah, you just have personal owner to some of the stuff, but a lot of it's been changed. Oh, and I I learned something. These internal pipings, don't use them. They're waste. Absolute waste. They don't actually let you irrigate pipes, and they prevent you from placing crop plots evenly. Like, crop plots with S plus snap to structures or foundations, and if these are on them underneath, they remove that ability. So you need to pick up and remove the internal piping. So that stuff's worthless. Don't use it. Let's see, how many walls do we have? We have no walls. Alright, let's make some walls. Let's get the walls going. 100? I don't think we'll need that many, but we'll definitely need a lot. So let's make like 50. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 50. We will need some glass walls. I can make 67, so I think we have enough crystal. I need to make some glass windows for the house, so I think I need 7 of those. Oh, and I'll show you the windows, because the windows actually have really neat features to them. Let's make 6 of those for now. I might need a glass door frame. Actually, I probably will. But the glass has a very neat function to it. You can change the look of it, so the metal bars, as you may have noticed, you can remove. Because it's a normal 4 square, but you can change the settings to remove parts of the glass. So you could actually remove all the bars and just make it glass, which makes the walls look invisible, practically. It's noticeable if you're right up against it, but if you're looking at it from a distance, it just looks like an invisible wall. You can also change the opaqueness. So if you want, you can make the inside windows clear and the outside dark, so you can't have people looking in. Or you could reverse it, make the inside windows dark and the outside windows clear. Or you could just make them both clear or both dark, stuff like that. So my greenhouse windows, they're all opaque on the outside, so nobody can see in, but they're all clear on the inside, so I can see out. I also need 5 more of those windows for the greenhouse. I keep fucking forgetting that. I will wait till it's already made them. Looks like he got the aloe pack. Alright, I said what, 5? Yeah. Where is... Okay, here's all the stuff. That's 200 pounds of walls. Jesus Christ. Actually, before I need to get my bird offloaded. I keep forgetting I put stuff on my bird. Alright. Got some cakes. Got some of that. Let me restack the meat. Get rid of the spoiled meat. Let me just grab all of this. So I found some eggs extra. Or extra eggs, I should say. So, eggs and, stimulants don't expire. Bug repellent does. Cake. I found wyvern milk. Yeah, I was talking about playing, possibly Overwatch later. They're having a Year of the Rooster event on next Tuesday, which is the 24th. So there'll be new skins and new loot boxes. I need to play more competitive, basically. Alright, it's got eggs, got meat. Let me check the wyvern milk. It has a 10-day spoil timer. Got my veggie cakes. Yeah, I need to play more Overwatch. The 24th, yes. Got a lot of bug repellent. I don't know how long the event will be up for, so... Let me go put the extra poop away. Assuming I can put it in here. Yes, I can. So I got 2 small, 2 medium, 2 large. So I got a lot in here. I need to start making compost bins, because I need to make fertilizer in mass. And it helps if I have the fertilizer in advance. Alrighty. I just have these on me. So I might just go put those up in storage real quick. Just to save me some sanity. Because I like having my inventory clean. Alright. I think it's this last loot box. It is. Yes, okay. So yeah, I just have extra storage. This is kind of like a basement, more or less. I'll have a hatched door behind the bar counter for it. So right now I'm just doing this because I don't have the stuff set up. Awesome, first snap. Alright, let's get those walls. Alrighty, let me drop the spoiled meat because I don't care about it. Alright, door, walls, windows, and walls. Move my tools. Put those in. Let's put those in. Let's put these in. And let's put them in. Alright, let me go put these in the greenhouse real quick. Oh my god, I'm going to be kind of slow. Alright. Get a quick drinky. Thank you. Yeah, these windows are clear on the inside, but they're opaque on the outside, so, let me see if I can get a good view. See the... Oh, I've already got some in the top. Alright, you see how they're dark? That means nobody can see in. But, if you look at them on the inside, they're clear. So I actually made some extra windows, which is probably not a bad thing. I didn't know I put these in here yet. Yeah. That's one of my favorite features about that so far, is that you can change the sides. Alright, let's start putting walls down. I'm going to put in a base layer, and then I'll take up what I don't need. That is on a lower snap point. So this is the other thing. Because I'm still starting on the foundation level, I got to make sure everything's evenly snapped. See how interlocked that is? Every bottom floor wall has to be interlocked like that. So, I think those are even. But there's 2 snap points on foundations, so it's kind of aggravating. I play Overwatch pretty competitively, so I'm probably not that fun to play with. Unless you play Overwatch pretty competitively. Like, I make lots of call-outs and team decisions and stuff like that. Usually because nobody else does it. If somebody else does it, I'll listen. But if their strategies aren't working, I'll kind of chime in. Like, I had a guy tell me, we need a Reinhardt. So I'm like, alright, I'll go Reinhardt. Oh, I get salty too. I don't get ragey and screamy, but I get salty. So we had a guy who wanted us to have a Reinhardt. So I'm like, alright, I'll play Reinhardt. I'm an okay Reinhardt. I'd say I'm an average Reinhardt. Though, actually, when I think about what I do, I'm slightly above average. Because, I know how to watch for, like, pins and jukes and the mind games Reinhardt versus Reinhardt plays have to go. Most Reinhardt players don't know that. They just pick him and play him, and some of them eventually learn it. Fuck, this is gonna be annoying. But, I went Reinhardt, and, unfortunately, we had a soldier and a McCree. So you think that'd be pretty awesome, a Reinhardt supporting a soldier and McCree, because they can just sit behind him and shoot the fuck out of everybody. Well, they were flanking. Pretty much most of my team was flanking, which is not good when you're playing Reinhardt. Also, our only healers were Lucio and Zenyatta, who do not heal Reinhardt that well. So I was dying a lot because our healers couldn't keep me up. And both Soldier and McCree were off doing God knows whatever. Just trying to... Basically, they weren't abusing the fact that they wanted a Reinhardt, but weren't using me. So, it was pretty stupid. So, about halfway through the game, I started swapping to characters that were going to be more impactful. And ironically, when I did that, we started to win a little bit more. We still lost the game, but we weren't getting our asses beat viciously. So I went to, like, Zarya and Winston. Winston to kill their Mercy, because their Mercy was getting really good res value. And just Zarya, because I'm a good Zarya. I'm alright with Symmetra, though I still think she is very map-specific in some cases. Maps that have good choke points are very good for Symmetra. That's like her best moments. Because most people don't realize that if you play around the choke points, you can pretty much avoid Symmetra. And Symmetra without her team can be dealt with pretty easily. Oh, Zarya is all about timing your shields. The first thing I recommend is having allied health bars on. If you're playing Zarya, you need allied health bars. Because if you can't see what teammates are low on HP, you can't tell which teammates to shield. You want to shield the people who are in the middle of combat or who are taking fire. If you do that, you get rewarded with a lot of energy. Plus, you save your teammate, most likely. So if you have a Genji, and a Genji's diving into the enemy teams, put a shield on him. The rest of the enemy team will fucking hate you. So bad. It's a really good character to play. You also want to time your own personal shield to either save you or boost your energy. And you want to use the primary fire. A lot of people just try to spam secondary volleys. Those are only good if you're trying to siege the enemy from afar, or breaking shields, or doing AoE damage. But if you're not doing any of that, just use the primary fire. Because if you're at 80 energy or higher, and you use the primary fire, you can pretty much melt any character in the game. She does a lot of damage with it. Hell, whenever the enemy team picks Pharah, I will often use Zarya's beam, because I can actually keep the beam on her consistently, no matter how high she's flying. So most Pharahs think they're out of range of Zarya, and then I just keep the beam on them, and they just die, because they don't realize that I can still hit them from pretty far away. So she's a pretty good character all around. And there's a reason Zarya is a very strong pick in most cases. I'm not sure where I want this door yet. But yeah, Zarya has been in the meta since day one because she's a good tank. Even with the energy nerf, the extra 10 points off both shields, she's still a strong character because they actually buffed her. When she first came out, her primary fire did not do consistent damage. As in, when you were aiming at someone, the hitboxes would act up, basically. So when they nerfed her shield, they buffed the aim to be more consistent. So now her primary fire is very, very good. So you want to use her primary fire a lot. You can pretty much kill anything. Not to mention, D.Va and Genji, the two characters that block incoming fire, can't block her primary fire. So if they're trying to deflect your beam, they're just going to die. And it's pretty funny to watch that happen. Most divas are like, here's my defense matrix, and I'm like, here's my beam that you can't block that is now destroying all your armor. So yeah, Zarya's a great character. Even for 400 health, she's pretty great. I think the patch may come out on the 24th, which will implement the D.Va and Ana nerfs, the Roadhog fix, and what was the other character? The Sombra buff. So Sombra's getting a buff, Roadhog's getting his hook fixed, Ana's getting a nerf, D.Va's getting a nerf. Because currently D.Va can just play completely uncontested. She's a little too good. Ana is way too good at burst healing. The 100% additional healing from her biotic grenade was just way too much. So they had to nerf it down to 50. Which I definitely think is good. It'll still mean she's a good burst healer, and she'll still be one of the best tank healers. But she won't be healing people to a ridiculous level. What snap point is that? Is there a wall here? There is. Let's not take that off yet. Hold on. One second. This is gonna be a little difficult. The Roadhog fix is actually one of my favorite things. One, because it's making Roadhog mains salty for no reason. And two, oh, I saw it. There it is. Fuck, no, that was... Damn it. Yeah, it's making Roadhog mains salty for no reason, and it's It's actually a buff, believe it or not. The changes to Roadhog's hook actually makes him stronger. He can't pull people through walls and space and different maps from different games, essentially. Because the line of sight for his hook was off of his hook. So whenever he threw his hook, if the hook could see the target, the hook would pull. So even if Roadhog couldn't see his target, he could still grab it because it was basing it off the hook, not Roadhog. Now it's based off Roadhog, which means he can't do it around corners anymore. But because of that, they've actually made his hook consistent. So if you do hook somebody in the open, it will pull them towards you 100% of the time. If they move into cover or around a corner, it'll break the hook, but it'll still interrupt whatever they're doing. The other thing that they don't mention in the patch notes is his hook now pulls targets closer. So if you pull Anna on the live version of the game, she's about a good 10 feet away from you still. So if you shoot, you won't kill her. You just won't. It's not going to happen. I'm going to craft the rest of these. So if you pull her in the PTR, she's actually pulled within like a few feet of you. So if you pull the trigger after hooking Anna, you will kill Anna 100% of the time. Assuming she doesn't immediately sleep dart you. But, yeah, your targets are pulled more closer to you and right within your reticule. So Roadhog will actually be better. Yeah, that's the PTR changes. The live version is what everyone's currently playing. So the Roadhog hooks that are coming are going to be great. It also means there's actually a meta change because of that. Because of how strong his hooks were, environments that had like lots of close quarters or lots of corners, it meant that squishy players like McCree and Soldier and stuff couldn't get around without the fear of Roadhog pulling them through corners. So now that that's fixed, you should be seeing more people playing flankers and more people going around and using cover. So Roadhog will essentially be affecting the meta that way. Roadhog only one hits if he can get the timing off. I've had instances where I've hooked people and I've shot immediately afterwards and they've still managed to escape. Either recall or ice block or wraith form. But yeah, Roadhog does like enough damage to one-shot people if it's a headshot at close range. So good Roadhog players are actually some of the best because Roadhog is very good in the game. He's a very meta character. There's usually no reason to not ever take him. Let me go ahead and grab some of these walls. Yeah, he's just a good character. He does cause frustrations at the moment, but he's, I wouldn't say he's broken. His current version is definitely broken because of the hook, but once he gets his changes, he'll definitely be very balanced. He's also not a tank, so if anybody tells you he's a tank, he's not. So don't listen to him. He's a DPS. He is, the main reason he is picked in team comps is because he can single-handedly eliminate a target. So he hooks somebody, he kills somebody, that person's gone immediately from the fight. That's pretty much how Roadhog works. It makes Roadhog very valuable that way. I think I'm gonna take these walls down. So I like playing Roadhog. I don't play him too much, but I did have a competitive game where I played Roadhog and I carried the team. And the only reason I say that is because the team was telling me I was carrying them. So, let me make sure those are lined up. I don't think they are. Yeah, this one's too far. Basically what happened is I played Roadhog how you're supposed to. You essentially just hook every person you can find and get them killed as fast as possible. So every time the enemy Genji dived us, I hooked him and killed him immediately. And that shut down their Genji. Their Genji couldn't do shit. It's pretty great. Shutting down Genji is basically what Roadhog does. Let me go ahead and... Alright, so you see how these are clear? Both sides? I don't know if I'll make them opaque on the other side. But let's select the model. I need a corner. Yeah, corner A. This one I need a corner. Let's say corner B. Yeah, see that? Now you make it clear. It's pretty awesome. So this one I'll need, I think, corner D. Yep. And then this one will be corner C. I might make this taller. This one, I think I just need one side A. Yeah. And I can't actually set those. So, it's pretty awesome looking. I might make it one higher. I don't know what I might change about this. This middle one I might make two sides. Like this. See, that looks pretty nice. But, yeah, I usually play tanks. It kind of depends. So, I just cycled it. So, now if you look, this side's opaque. You can't see through it. This side is clear on both sides. Now, if I go back through it, it's clear on this side. So, do that real quick. Alright, so it's now opaque on this side, so nobody can see in. You go inside, and it's clear. That's why I love glass. Glass is fucking awesome. That's just really cool. I will probably make this slightly taller, though. So I need a bit more glass. I most likely will leave it like that, just because it looks nice. But yeah, the usual characters that I play are either supports, or tanks, and I will sometimes play assaults or defensive characters. And those are usually flex picks. Like, if we have too many tanks or supports, I'll often choose one of them. But if we're lacking tanks or supports, I'll usually pick them first, because that's what I'll play. Let's make two more. Best supports for me would have to be Anna and Zenyatta. Zenyatta, because his ult is one of the strongest healing ults in the entire fucking game. Like, you can pretty much counter most every ult with Zenyatta's ult. So, enemy Zarya Graviton Surge. Oh, here, Zenyatta popped ult. Nothing can happen. It's pretty great. I think I need the other corner. Not that one. I think it's that one. Alright, which means I need to change this one. This needs to be one side D, I think. Yeah. This needs to be one side A. And then this one needs to be, I think, one side B. Yeah. This needs to be corner C. And then this one needs to not be corner C. It needs to be one side C. Alright. Look at that. It's very pretty. I will have to fix the top, though. Alright. Nice, big, clear view. And, still pretty subtle. See how that looks. It's not bad. I was tempted to put a wood door or like a wooden door frame, but I felt like the glass would have been better. Don't know if I'm going to leave it opaque. I might make it just clear on both sides. And I'll definitely knock out some of these walls for more glass, but I don't know where I'm going to be putting them. Like, I might knock these walls out for some glass. I might knock some walls out over here for some glass, etc., etc., etc. I'll probably have to think of putting those in first, so let me go ahead and make a bunch of glass. Bunch of glass. 20 will be fine. And I could probably put these windows up, because I don't think... Oh, right, I didn't put them in the one house yet. But yeah, I could talk Overwatch for hours. Just because I study the meta a lot more than most people. I will actively go out and do research into the game. Because I like to play the games at the maximum potential they're meant to be played at. Because if you do that, you will play better than most people. Even if you don't have the mechanical skills. If you have the if you have the knowledge, you can play better than somebody who doesn't have the knowledge but has the mechanics, essentially. So if you play against a McCree who has better mechanics than you, but you have better knowledge, you can most likely win those fights. Assuming your mechanics aren't, like, trash. Like, I'm talking you miss every shot. If you miss every shot, there's no fucking helping you. That's something you're gonna have to fix. Alright. Trying to figure out where I should put some. Yeah, I'm thinking windows up here might be nice. Like here. This will look better when it has a ceiling on it. And, you know, more of a design. I kind of hate that it's metal. I kind of wish there were wood patterns, but there's nothing I can do about that. Alright. Corner A. Corner B. That one is corner C. And then that's corner D. There. Nice big window. Now this stuff won't be here. I'll probably move this. How does that look clear? Not bad. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it opaque or clear. I'll start out opaque, and if I don't like it, I'll just change it to clear. So change that. Alright. So now it's opaque. I might make that one taller. I'm not sure. It kind of looks like a TV. This might be the back door. Now, I'm not sure if I want it to be right here or if I want it to be further. I might make it go over one. So, like, I would, put the walls here. I mean, I might make a single door. Single door doorway, essentially. I like the dino gates. I think they look pretty good. I like using dino gates. Yeah, if you play Overwatch casually, you don't really have to worry too much about the meta. In fact, the easiest way to play Overwatch casually is just have people who communicate. Because if you communicate, you will most likely do better than the other team. That's all you have to do at a casual level, is just communicate. You don't have to make team comps, you don't have to make meta picks, you don't have to think about mechanics or strategies. If you communicate, you'll do better than the other team most times. So that's one of the easiest parts of Overwatch, to make it very casual. I'm pretty sure you can do that in CS, but I think you need a lot more mechanical knowledge to actually kind of play that. Because I have Counter-Strike, and I've played Counter-Strike, and Counter-Strike's a nightmare sometimes. I often just get out headshotted most of the times. I have decent spray control, but that's about it. Alright, so what about this corner? Do I want to take out just this middle for windows, or do I want to take out this corner area for windows? So I'm putting windows in first. These are going to be the bottom floors. Do you want the wolf? Tap, tap. Just calling the mute player tap, tap. So we'll try some of these combinations just to see how they look. I did have nightmares putting some of these down, so let's hope I don't have to worry about that too much. Alright, this one is the lower one, so... Fuck. Counter-Strike was actually the first Steam game that I owned. The Counter-Strike Source. I picked that up in, I think, 2004. Right around the time I played WoW a few years later. So, A. B. Oh. C. And D. So look at that. That's pretty. Actually, I like that. That is very pretty. Yeah, these little corner windows look really nice. This fucking glass stuff is amazing. Alright, so this one ended up being the lower one. We're gonna see how much of this I can get done. I have about 30 minutes to an hour. So, I will have to be stopping, but if you want, you can join me in my raid for our raid stream. We are actually tackling a brand new raid. Just came out this week with the patch. So the new raid Nighthold has come out, and this is the first time we've done it. This is the first week of Nighthold. Yeah, I like that. It looks good. I don't think I think the middle wall helps break up the geometry. So that looks nice. Now it's a matter of, does it need to be 2 high or does it need to be 3 high? And I'll probably get to that when I start building up a little bit more. Now this one is only 2 wide. Yeah, sometimes if you play 1 FPS a lot, you get hooked on it. It also depends on how long that FPS lives. Like, I played a lot of Halo 3, and I love Halo 3. If Halo 3 was still active, I would probably still be playing it. But it's not active, so probably not. I'm thinking because I made this 3 wide, I might bring this right side over, because this one is 3 wide, and this one is 2 wide. So if I extend this wall over one, I think I can fix that little mistake. Yeah, changing FPS titles can be hard sometimes, but Overwatch is wasn't too bad. Oh my god, pick up stairs. So I need to pick up all these walls. But yeah, I've been a Blizzard player, so I own World of Warcraft, I own Hearthstone, I own StarCraft, I own Diablo, I own StarCraft, Diablo, World of Warcraft, Heroes of the Storm, Hearthstone, and Overwatch. So I play anything that is Blizzard related. I need 2 foundations. So when they announced that they were making a shooter, I was more than happy to play it. Let's see, is there anything I can break? I can break this. I can probably break most of these ramps. I need wood. I spent most of the wood on walls. So let's go over here. Oh fuck. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is just break these so I can get resources back. It is laggy. Yeah. Back to 200. Fuck. 1 second. Ah, I can't jump. Alright, I gotta go via the boat. Assuming I don't sink. Oh, that threw me backwards. Am I up? Okay, I'm up. Let's put the walls up so I can break the rest of these. Yeah, I mean, Blizzard makes good games. That's the one thing they do right, is even if they didn't invent the genre, they can master the genre. So, like, collectible card game. Hearthstone is one of the most played collectible card games in the world. Strategy games. StarCraft 2 has dominated the market for strategy games for a really long time. Dungeon crawlers. Diablo has been one of the best dungeon crawler games of all time. Warcraft has been the #1 MMO for over a decade now. And then Heroes of the Storm isn't one of the most popular MOBAs, but it is a very good MOBA. It's very fun to play. So League of Legends and Dota have just been around long enough to keep that. So Overwatch, team shooter, FPS game, definitely one of the best FPS games that are out there right now. And the reason I can say that is because Battleborn, its original competition, flumped hard, just completely fell on its face, absolutely killed itself. They tried way too hard to compete with Overwatch, and all Overwatch had to do was advertise, and Overwatch pretty much beat them hardcore. Like, it got to the point where Battleborn was making jokes at Overwatch, like, oh, we have a single-player campaign. I'm like, yeah, you have a very boring, bad, like, single-player campaign. And by single-player campaign, you mean essentially the multiplayer with bots. Which is not a single-player campaign, by the way. So yeah, Battleborn killed itself really badly. I didn't make those fucking foundations. So yeah, Overwatch just ran away with it. Overwatch has, I think, like 10 million players now. So Overwatch is one of the most dominating forces on the market. Like, Call of Duty doesn't even have that many players. I don't know how many CSGO players there are. I'm pretty sure it's several million. I don't know what the exact numbers on that are. But I know Overwatch, during beta, had 9 million players. And I'm pretty sure since the sales, they've gone up to 10 million or more easily. They haven't posted any recent numbers. No! I need ceilings. Oh, wait. Nope. I can get away with it. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that FPS lag. No. Closer. Closer. Closer! There. Alright, it doesn't look like I can place this one here. Jesus, what is with the lag? So, when I pull this up, the placement of this is just dropping my frame rate. Might as well break it. But yeah, they don't make the genres, but they tend to master them. That's what Blizzard does best. What was I making it? I need walls and a ceiling. I think we have a ceiling. Yeah, I made some ceilings. Yeah, Blizzard can barely do any wrong. And then a lot of people early on, and I'm going to go ahead and go on a rant here, so following warning, if you are listening, this is going to be a short rant. Some people complain about Overwatch's microtransaction system. And it's one of the most least offensive microtransaction systems in the universe. Quite literally. I'm not making that up. CSGO, yeah, Overwatch has probably more players than CSGO because it's easier to pick up. Yep, I guess, and more fun for all ages. Probably as well. I know there's a lot of kids that play Overwatch because the hero aspect is really appealing, and that's pretty cool. If you combine all CS versions, I think Overwatch is so far behind. Are you talking about now or over Counter-Strike's history? Because if you're talking across all the games, I don't know if that's true. Because I'm not sure how many people played the different versions of Counter-Strike. Now, if you're talking about, like, over the history of it, then maybe, most likely. Again, I'm not 100% positive on that. I'm trying to make sure these are snapped. I can't tell if this is at the lowest point or not. Yeah, 1 second. I think this is the lower point. Need test. Let me connect them to make sure, 100%. Yeah, okay, they are all at the correct point. All right, like I was about to go on a rant. People were complaining about the microtransaction system, and most people that were complaining about it were complaining about it just because it existed. Uh, a lot of people get really, really thin-skinned when a microtransaction system is announced. Uh, they don't care how it is. They don't care if it's like least offensive or super offensive. If it exists, they just tend to hate it. The most offensive microtransaction systems are pay to win, and most of those are free to play games that don't have a player base. At least not anymore. The best ones generally only do cosmetic stuff. Both of these went low. And Overwatch's microtransaction system is purely cosmetic. In fact, it's fairly simple. You buy crates. The crates are about $1 a piece, and you get skins and voice packs and icons and I think sprays and stuff like that. So you get a bunch of nice goodies from them to customize your characters, make your character feel more unique. Goddamn. So, people hated it because they felt like the drop system was gearing it to encourage you to buy crates. And as a person who buys crates, I can go ahead and tell you, no, that is not true. You get the same the luck is exactly the same, no matter if the crates are bought or not bought. So I've had good luck both with buying crates and without buying crates. It's the exact same the entire way through. I tend to buy crates only because I don't have as much time to play. So like I've probably bought several hundred crates already. But the system is not that offensive. Yeah, a lot of people think it's rigged to appeal to people to buy crates when it doesn't. And a lot of people get really pissed off about that. And those people mainly being Angry Joe and Jim Sterling. Now, before, I was alright with Angry Joe and such. I thought he had pretty decent reviews. But when he did his Overwatch review, he did it very poorly. Like, he did not really... Hold on, I'm lagging pretty hard. Holy shit. He did what he called a speed review. And while I think you can speed review a game like Overwatch, I feel like you need to have at least some time investment to be able to do said speed review. And I don't feel like he did much of that. And in addition to it, I feel like he focused way too heavily on the microtransactions. Because he brought... His final score for Overwatch was a 7, which I can understand. A 7's not terrible. But the main reason he gave it a 7 is because of the microtransaction. Pretty much all 3 of those points went to microtransactions, which I think is a little silly. He hated the system just because it was microtransactions. He didn't hate the system for any other reason other than that. And Jim Sterling was exactly the same. They both hated it because it's microtransaction, and microtransactions are just inherently bad, which is... not true. Microtransactions are actually pretty great. And I can explain exactly why loot boxes in Overwatch were the best thing Blizzard could have done. If you play Heroes of the Storm has no drop system. The only thing you can get in Heroes is gold. And you spend gold to unlock heroes, and you spend gold to buy master skins. Those are the only things you can use gold for. If you want any other special skins, you have to pay money for them. And it ranges from $5 to $10, unless it's a legendary, in which case it's a $15 skin. And then mounts are about $7.50 to $20. So the skins in there are quite expensive. Those skins can never drop, ever. You will never get those randomly. You will only get those if you buy them. So if, yeah, like Smite, basically. Smite sells skins. League of Legends sells skins. Dota sells individual cosmetic pieces, which can drop, by the way. So the prices on those are super cheap. So Dota actually has one of the best MOBA skin systems, personally. Not to mention you can mix and match Dota skins, so you can customize and make a more personalized character, which is what I like to do. Anyways, yeah, Heroes of the Storm works like that. So if you wanted to have skins, and skins were heavily requested in Overwatch, if you want to have skins in Overwatch, there were two ways of doing it. You could have skins like in Heroes of the Storm that were on a store that they would add over time that you could purchase. They'd be like $5 or something, and you'd get a skin for a character. And the skin would essentially be a different look. It may not be a palette swap, but it would be a different look. Palette swaps may be like cheaper skins, but you would have to pay money for it. If they did that, there would be no free cosmetics. There would be none. So they avoided that. They didn't want that to happen because Overwatch is a paid game. It's not a free-to-play game, so they didn't want to do that. So instead, they went with the loot box system. So as you level up, and you can level up infinitely, so you will always get loot boxes as long as you level up. And the amount of XP required is the same throughout every level. So it's 20,000 experience, which is about 4 competitive games. If you play 4 competitive games, you'll level up every time. That's how fast you can level up. So, because you can get the drops for free, they decided to allow the option to buy them. So, you get the exact same drops as you would for purchasing them. So, there's no difference at all. If they didn't add boxes as purchasable, you wouldn't have boxes that drop. You wouldn't have those boxes that drop. You would have the skin store system, which you would have to buy the skins directly. There would be no drops. You would have nothing for leveling up. In fact, the leveling up system probably wouldn't even exist. And honestly, the leveling up system is kind of unnecessary, but because it works with the drop system, it's alright. It's just a time investment thing. So, like, Call of Duty has a level up system, but it has like unlocks for it. Overwatch doesn't. So that's the primary reason Overwatch has a loot box system instead of a skin store. Because if they didn't have boxes that were purchasable, they would have a skin store instead. And a skin store would be worse. A skin store would not work well with Overwatch. So people who don't pay, you get free skins. You just play the game, you get free skins. And you can save up credits from duplicates or coins and buy the skin you want. It's very simple. It's very easy. It's very encouraging. You don't have to buy a single damn box. If you don't have the time investment and you want to get more boxes, you want to get more cosmetics, you can just buy a bunch of boxes, open them at once, get a bunch of different stuff. And the loot box system increases its drop rate for legendaries. So if you open like 10 boxes and you don't get a legendary, the next box onward will continue its increase of getting a legendary till it finally hits 100%. You will guaranteeingly get a legendary at some point. So those bad streaks do exist, but they slowly go away. So several times I've gotten boxes where I'll have 2 legendaries in them. In fact, one of my friends got a box that had 3 legendaries in them, which is like the god tier box, getting 3 legendaries in one. So the game rewards you for playing, essentially, which is good, instead of having a skin store. And Angry Joe's review of it, in combination with his very, very poorly done XCOM 2 review, is primarily the reason that I don't watch Angry Joe anymore. Angry Joe is just angry. I know that sounds stupid, but he doesn't have any thought process to how he works anymore. He kind of rants and rambles, and he tries to be entertaining. He doesn't really do good reviews anymore. And the main reason I know that is I watched him play XCOM 2 on his stream, which is how he does his reviews. He does his streams live. He plays the game live. And then he uses that live footage for his reviews. He's essentially in review mode. And that's cool. He has people that can interact with him. But after watching him play, it was awful. Like, the way he played. He played the game not how it was meant to play. He complained about mechanics that he himself messed up. He complained about the game not informing him on stuff that I could clearly see on his screen, etc., etc., etc. He was just very bad at the game, essentially. So he gave XCOM 2 a bad review because of it. And that's a pretty shitty way of doing a review. Most people will be very analytical about it, and I think he's just mostly going towards the rage side, and it doesn't work. It just doesn't. We need more glass walls. So that's the end of my rant. I got about 30 minutes maybe, and then I'll probably end up logging off because raid time is coming up. Also, Overwatch is very popular in Korea. Overwatch is one of the most played games in internet cafes. They have their own they have pre-set up computers with Overwatch on it for you to play. That's how awesome Korea is. South Korea, that is. South Korea, pretty much Blizzard's best fans are South Koreans. And that's pretty awesome. Like, you have a whole country that is... not the entire country, but a lot of it that is very dedicated to Blizzard games. Because they used to put StarCraft 2 on TV. StarCraft 2 was on TV all the time in Korea. Oh, I mean, they're dedicated gaming cafes for things like Overwatch. South Korea has really nice internet gaming cafes. You just go in, you log in, and you just start playing. There's a lot of people there. They have headsets, custom headsets that you can use. They have a whole bunch of stuff. It's really good. South Korea is very good about that. South Korea has a very good gaming player base. Oh man, my throat sounds like it's giving out. Ugh. Sorry. Throat's getting a little sore. See? Yes. Ugh, I need to get some water. Alright. But I like how that looks. I like these nice big open views. That's pretty. This one's got a tree in the way, but I think the tree looks lovely. I need to plant more trees as well. Oh, gotta fix this side. Again, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make them opaque or not. Nope, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. There we go. Forgot which side I was doing for a second. Nope. There we go. Yes. Okay. Nope. No, it was that one. Fuck. I had it right. Eh. It'll look better when I have the roof over, or the ceiling over it. So, like, these areas here, one of these will be probably like a lounge area where people can sit, couches, stuff. Another one will have tables. The bar counter is going to be right about here, roughly. It'll be pretty close to this back door. Don't know if I want to put glass behind it or not. I could put a single thing of glass. So like, maybe right there. Maybe kind of alternate. Hold on. 1, 2. And just this would be a 3 space. But yeah, I really like the glass. Trying to utilize it as best as possible. Yeah, this entire walled up area is the main tavern area. So there's going to be lounge areas. There's going to be the bar I mentioned. Places to eat. And then you'll have the outdoor areas to go about. And then that upper staircase to the right. That little area that kind of pulls back into it. That will have a staircase going up to the second floor. So that'll be open for people to go up to the second floor. And there'll be like balconies up here. There'll be outdoor balconies over here. And there'll be outdoor balconies, I think, like right about here or so. And then I'll put on the roof. Don't know if I'm going to do a smokestack. I might not. I kind of like the smokestack look, but I don't know if I'll do it or not. I feel like the roof might be a bit of a nightmare, just because this thing, if you look at it, this thing is not even. The left side is even, the right side is not. I just kind of built it the way the ground allowed me to build it. So building the roof will probably be a little annoying. So I think that will be the longest part of this build, is that. Maybe I could go every 2. So put the wall back in here, and then you go this one, 1, 2, this one. Or I could do it based off this. So 1, 2, this one, 1, 2, this one. That would kind of put it close to the wall. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I like the windows. So 1, 2, this one. I need some water. Holy shit, I'm dying over here. Nope. Wasn't lined up and wasn't even. There we go. I'll just kind of leave the space there. So what I was thinking was just like, yeah, it's definitely on the right spot. Yep. Okay, it's 3-side A. This would make this one 3-side B, right? Yep. I love these windows. These windows are the coolest fucking thing. It's just so fucking cool. And they're better than the greenhouse. Alright, hold on. I got a message from Poseidon, so, tech support. Alright, let me look at Spiden. It has not. Okay, so paint drops, spray painters haven't been put into the drops yet. Alright, it is exactly 8. And it's raining. Dramatic timing. Don't know if I'm gonna make these 2 or 3. I might break up the pattern a bit. It depends on what I want to do design-wise. I'm trying to imagine how the second floor is gonna look. So it's gonna be slightly difficult. So this bottom part needs to be done properly first. I do think I need... 3 here, like I have over there. I kind of like the clear look, honestly. I think it'll look better once you can, yeah, the clear looks pretty nice. The opaque look kind of looks a little odd. So I think I'm going to change this. That's opaque, and this is two-way. Alright, so two-way should appear on both sides. Awesome. Should have seen me building last night. I had to build a scaffolding to get that roof on the guest house. I broke the roof twice trying to get it set up because you need supports to get that working. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think it'll look better once I've actually got the roof on it, so... Oh. Nope, not that. Okay, let me check to see if that actually worked correctly. Nice. Alright. More glass. More glass. Alright, we're gonna see how much of this I can, this first floor I can get going. Yeah, I gotta get all the glass put in correctly. Should I put a glass door? Should I put a steel door? Should I put just a normal door? What kind of door should I do? The glass door is kind of interesting. You can change the transparency, but you can't, like, change the design. Hey, Punky. Do I have the greenhouse door? I do not. So I'm thinking maybe just the steel door, possibly. Not sure. Might go with the wood or the reinforced, which is stone. Do I already have some of those? Let me check. Too far. I have no doors, so that's the windows. I will be stopping stream here before too long to get the Warcraft stream going. So you kind of caught me a bit late. But I've got about another, what, about 25 minutes? Let's make one, see how it looks. If I don't like it, I may change it. Alright. So, I'm making the door for this part. So... Oh, that looks great. That looks great. No, that's perfect. Yeah. That's perfect. That looks good. Yeah, I didn't know if I was going to do glass or not, but I think the default wood door looks really nice. Need to put these up. Change the model. I think it's D. Yes. And change the model. This one needs to be corner B. This one needs to be corner C. And this one, which is not what I'm looking at, Needs to be D. Nope, wrong one. B? A. C. Okay. Fuck. I'm saying, is the rain gonna stop? Those clouds are going away. Again, not sure if I want these to be 3 high or not. I kind of like the 2 high. I don't think these need to be that much higher. Actually, I think am I putting a window here? Let me think. It's gonna be a little hard with the stuff in the way. I'm either gonna put... Let me look over here, because a window right here wouldn't do me any good. So, if I put a window in, it's either going to be 1 right here in the middle. It will either be 1 here and 1 here, so 2, with the middle being that. Or, I take this entire wall out and just make it all glass. But I don't want to use too much. I used it all here. And I think it looks nice there. Not sure. Give me a second to think. I kind of like the 2 idea. So, it would be this one. Let me do it from the outside so I can see better. Oh, that's going to be difficult. Ooh, okay, maybe the outside's not going to be any easier. This shit's in the way. There's nothing I can do about it for now. So I would bring this one out. These would be windows, essentially. All this stuff that's here is not going to be here, so... alternatively, I was also thinking about a raised area. So I would have, like 1 go up 1 foundation, but I'm not sure where that would be. If I did do that. I might do that on the 2nd floor, because that's a little bit easier. Especially if I do concave. If I do a concave roof, like right here, in this little 3x3, I could create a raised section. It would just be one wall high, essentially. It would just be a more elevated area. I was thinking about doing that for the bar, essentially. Have the bar be elevated up 1 or half of 1, if I could figure out how to do that. Make kind of like an island for it. Not sure yet. This is going to be a dino gate. Small dino gate. I should probably make that. Don't know if I'm going to put... Yeah, I might put like a single... might put a single thing of glass here. Because this is going to have a view kind of the backyard. But this area will not be glassed. Nope. Nope. There we go. So this one needs to be 3 side B. Alright, so you'd be able to, like, see out there, essentially. So, once there's plants and trees, this will be a much nicer view. Makes me wonder if I need to bring this one down any. I like these being 3 high. They give you a nice, big, panoramic view. I could probably bring them down to 2. I'm not sure. Again, I could probably change all that. Alright. Wrong one. Awesome. Fuck. Alright. Lucky I got both of those into the correct spots. 3 side A. Nope. Wrong one. 3 side B. This one is 3 side A. So bottom is 3 side A when doing that. Okay. Awesome. So I like some of these to be 2. I don't want them all to be 3. In fact, I'll probably bring this one down if I need. Same with this one. I'll bring this one down if I think I needed to. I do want it to be this entire length, though. Alright, so we're getting glass in. It's looking kind of nice. Again, I don't know until I get this second. Once I start building up higher. Once I start building up higher, it'll be very obvious how it'll look. So, all of it could be subject to change, pretty much up until the point that I finish it. So, for now, we'll leave it as is, and just keep building up. And then once we've gotten to the second floor, and we have the second floor with the ceiling up, we'll know how it looks. Did that one not go in? God, that was a major lag spike. Alright, I got about 15 minutes. So we'll see how much of this I can do. The only reason I know these are going in is because of the gate here. The gate needs to be the essential second floor. And because I'm not building with keep pieces, and the only mod stuff that I'm using is the ecos and the glass and the stairs, but the stairs are very minimal. For the most part, this should be a very laggy free zone, so people's FPS should be pretty fine when they come over here. That was the other reason I started to build with this and not keep stuff. Alright, I think I should start over here now. This outside area. This will be a door here. So people from the flyer pads will come in through this way, if they want. Or they can go down the ramp and come in the front door. But this will be a door. Which means this will be walled off. I really hope that I'm setting this at the correct height. I literally don't know. I mean, it looks like it's the correct height. It's kind of hard to tell. This will be a door, and then this will be a door. There'll be double doors here. These will be locked, because these will be off limits. So this links to the greenhouse, and the greenhouse is off limits. This will be walled up around, and this will essentially where I'm standing is the stairs. This will take you to the second floor. Man, the lag is real right now. Nope. Connect there. Yeah, I just gotta make sure all the wood is interlocked. Best way to... Oh, I'm actually out of walls. Fuck. Wait. I have to gather wood. No. Damn it. How much do I have left? 10. Alright, I'll put up these next 10, and then I'll likely be done. Where the fuck are they? Oh, did it not organize it? No, it didn't. Still didn't organize it. There we go. Oh, I got walls. Yeah, I didn't take all the walls. I'm stupid. Ignore me. I have plenty of walls. So I just forgot that I didn't carry all of them because the walls are fucking heavy. Alright, disaster averted. This will tell me if they're lined up or not. Alright, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, and it looks like they are. Yeah. As long as those nubs on the top are perfectly lined up, yeah, they are pretty much locked in tight. So I got them all locked in. Nice. So yeah, there'll be double doors here. And yeah, this will be the second floor area. There might be a bench or something over here. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, this is looking nice now that we got walls coming up. I'm very happy with this. I guess we can go ahead and extend the walls out down here. These will just be wood. Oh god, don't do this. Don't do this. You just have to snap here. Not there. Oh man. Oh, I saw it. Yes! Okay, we got it. Oh god. Can I jump this? Oh boy. Alright, there we go. I just had to get that one in. Oh yeah, I love this place. This place is pretty kick-ass. Not gonna lie. I'm so happy to be building this part, because this part is the best part. This is the main tavern. This whole area here is main tavern. It'll have a second floor. The second floor will have an ink parlor. So you can come over here, get drunk, and then you can have another bad mistake by getting your face tattooed or something. So, yeah, this place is pretty cool so far. Really love it. This is what I like to do. This is my favorite thing in Ark to do, is to build. I'm not a tamer. I'm not a fighter. I like building. I like making things that look awesome. The dock isn't even done yet. Where that boat is, it's going to extend out to be a dock for people's boats. So I still have to do that part. Don't know if I'm going to do that out of stone or the dock pieces. Because I need to test to see how laggy the dock pieces are first. Let's place them from this side so they line up. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna make that extend all the way around. Fuck. Out of walls. But yeah, this is a lot of wood. It's a lot of wood. I can easily claim this entire base is made out of probably about 150,000 wood, if not more. This is not counting the fact that wood is also used to make stone. So, it's a lot of wood. I'm not gonna raise these yet because I don't know how I'm gonna make that look. I did forget to continue this though. Awesome. Awesome. I will raise this up slightly. Oh boy. Don't break that stone wall, I swear to God. Awesome. Alright. So this will only be about 2 high down here. Awesome. So this will have a torch here, and this will say, like, restricted access or something. And this will be ceilinged off. This will likely be the height of this area, maybe. And then it'll kind of come up here. So stairs will go around here, likely spiral. And I'll have to figure out which way to position them. Because I want them to connect and them be facing the very top be facing this direction, going into it, since the second floor will be over here. If you are on the ARKRP website, go to the search tab and type in Nordic house, and you can see one of the builds I did on the island that is kind of a similar design, but way smaller, way smaller. It was made to be a solo player base, not a bar. So, though I originally kind of had it making it look like a bar, it never was actually a bar. It was still my base. So, it was nowhere near this size. See, I'm getting 40, 45 FPS easily. So, nobody else should be having any FPS problems. And I'm playing it on high. So, here's my settings, if you want to see. I do have the resolution lower. That's because it's lower resolution boosts performance. So, if you want to get some extra frames, that's how you do it. I found this quality tends to work pretty well. I'm also playing windowed full screen. If you play full screen, it'll actually make it look worse. So play windowed full screen if you change the resolution. The sky quality is down because that causes a lot of problems here. Screen space and distance field ambient occlusion are on because it makes it look better. Do not turn on distance field shadowing. You turn this on, your game will die. You can only do this on a map that is not Valhalla. It is very bad here. I also have bloom and light shafts off because they're horrible. The reflection is just terrible. Yeah, that's my settings. Oh, look, do I have the windows on me? No, I fucking put them up again. I need to go put the windows in the guest house. I keep forgetting to do that. I will continue to forget to do that until I goddamn do it. Too high. Windows. Alright. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. I'm always a fan of using dino gates as the main door. They look good. It also means if you have smaller dinos, you can bring them in the house without having like the doors be in the way. Alright, so let's put these windows in here. Oh, that's the wall. Sorry. What the fuck? Just me, or is that short? Huh. I don't remember it being that short. I mean, it looks fine when you do that. One way A, one way B. That makes it opaque on the outside. That way people can't look in. And unlock these. That way people can open them freely. It's got a little gap in it. I don't know if the greenhouse windows do that. I assume they do because they're the same size. But you can't make greenhouse windows opaque. So that's a little unfortunate. Only because they look fine in stone. Come on, close. Unlock. And one way B. Awesome. So yeah, these are the guest rooms. Oh, what's happening, game? Oh my god, I am being rubber banded so hard. What the fuck? So, whenever you open a door, make sure you're completely out of it before you close it. Because for some reason, if you close it and you're standing inside of it, it won't push you out, it'll pretend you're stuck in it, and you can't do anything. Did I unlock it? I did. So, get all the way away from it, then close it. Because if you try to move away, it'll just rubber band you back. Not sure why it does that. Awesome. Yeah, this is the guest house. Big, nice bay view. And all these individual rooms for people to rent out or stay. So if your ass passes out here for any reason, and it's time for me to lock up the bar, I'll drag you and drop you in one of these rooms. The door will be open, so anytime you get back, so if you disconnect or you're just like too drunk to wake up, this is where you'll end up, essentially. So they'll all be unlocked, so your room won't be pin coded, so you wake up and you can just come out. And the reason for that is the main bar doors will be locked. So if you want to get back to your boat or you want to get back to your flyer, you can't go this way. This door will be locked. But you could come around here, come up here. This door will be locked, but you can come down here. This will lead you to the boats, and then you can come up here, and this will lead you to the flyers. These will be open. So you won't be locked out of your stuff. So this ramp here and that ramp there, along with this walkway, did not exist for a while. I realized at some point that if I do put disconnected players over here for their safety, they would need a way to get back to their mode of transportation. So I had to make this balcony here, and I had to put these ramps in, because if I'm going to lock this place up, they can't come through here, and they'd have to go around. So some way for them to get back. So that's why these ramps exist here. Did I put in all the windows? I did. I can see it. All right. Let's go put the windows up. Time is it? It is that time. So we're going to go ahead and call it for now. Put my tools back. Yeah, this looks really nice so far. And yeah, the frame rate's still pretty good. When I go to test out lighting, okay. When I go to test out lighting, I've got some ideas of what objects I'll use. Let me make sure I don't have any eggs in here. Nope. Alright. So I will make sure to use the lighting that causes the least amount of lag, which I think is the tall pathway lanterns. The same things they use outside the Capitol. Those are pretty good. Those don't seem to cause any FPS issues. Likewise, I will probably use wall torches and fire pits. Fire pits don't cause any lag either. Yeah, I think that looks good so far. We got most of the walls up, so when I get back, I need to actually go gather more supplies, finish extending the next layer, and then we need to get the staircase in. So once the staircase is in, we can work on the ceiling and the second floor, which I will probably make a concave. And if you're watching, you get to see me do the concave. The concave is difficult. The concave looks kick-ass, though. It's better than having a flat ceiling above you. If you have a concave roof, it looks awesome. So yeah, usually my second floors will have concave roofs underneath them. So the bottom floor will have this neat little inner working design. It's a little difficult, and it'll take me a little while, especially since I don't remember fully how to do it, but it'll look like really awesome. And if you watch me do it, you'll figure out how to do it yourself, essentially. So let me go put up this meat, and I'm going to log out. Way it doesn't spoil. Alrighty. So I think I'm done for now. I might be back tonight after raid. It depends on how tired I am. Most likely I will be back. So that'll be the end of the stream now. If you want to watch me play World of Warcraft, just wait about 30 minutes. The stream will come back up in 30 minutes, and I will be streaming World of Warcraft Nighthold Heroic with my raid. Fair advance warning. It's a very mature raid, as in there's a lot of shit talking. So if you're offended easily, probably shouldn't tune in. Just saying. But yeah, that's where the stream is stopping tonight. So I hope you enjoyed, and it will be back up momentarily.